Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Laurie, and I'm here to do an all signs reading. So this will be for anybody that comes across it and that it resonates. These are timeless messages as well. All right, I'm going to start with an enchanted map oracle message to see what the overall energy for the reading is going to be. Oh, making a choice. So you have some sort of decision here. I'm seeing that no matter what decision you make, it's going to be okay. Okay. You do have to choose something, though. Just choose it and move forward. And then you have a one-ring circus. So this is about you. This is about what you want. Look at this. This is card 30. This is card 15. And 15 is half of 30. Okay. So pick something, one thing or another. It's your decision. This is your choice. It's a one-ring circus. It's a one-man show. It's all about you and what you desire here. All right, let's see what we have. By the way, I did try to change my setup, and I was so disappointed with what I had ordered that's not happening. So this is the way it's going to look. All right, and I'm very happy with this. Right here, making a choice. You will be required to come to a decision at this point. All right, you may be facing a dilemma or just a fork in the road, and you need to make a conscious decision regarding what to do next. Whatever that choice is, just take responsibility for it. You don't need to fear it, okay? Because both outcomes will be positive outcomes. Whichever way you go, you just have to choose. You may not have all the answers right now, and you may never have all the answers, okay? Because the way ahead can never be fully known until we are in the moment. So you have to start down that road first. Trust your intuition. You can go ahead and ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led down the right path, the one that makes most sense for where you're at in this energy, in this time and space. If you remain aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. No matter which one you make, it will be the right one. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing, making the decision for ourselves instead of letting fate happen for us, okay? And life happening to us. All right, so trust Spirit and your intuition. All right, and then we've got the 15, which is, like I said, half of that 30, so one decision. It's about what you want as much as it is about what anybody else wants. All right, let's see what the one-ring circus is about. You are capable and you are competent. If for some reason you're thinking that the sun won't rise without you, then it's time to change. Perhaps you believe no one will be there to help you, or you expect that you have to do all the work, emotional or otherwise. This is a fear-based idea and only serves to alienate you from others by taking away their right to participate. All right, so independence is key right now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or the resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom that you have acquired along your life path makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance, and being self-reliant. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and someone else or something else or yourself, having limits within yourself. What will you just not do? Okay. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you'll be able to enter into the best kind of relationships, and you will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. All right. You can achieve anything at this time. It's your choice. It's your decision. Just make up your mind which one you want, what you want to do, what you want to believe, and go for it, okay? Stick to that. Don't tell yourself you're going to do this and then get going and say, I don't want to do that anymore. It's going to require a little bit of commitment here on your part. All right, so interesting. Make the decision, move forward. And again, Spirit's telling me you're not going to make a bad decision. It's the perfect decision for the situation you are in right now. Okay, in this time and this space. Whatever decision you make, go into it full-heartedly. Don't start and then stop. Get into it, commit to it, and move forward. All right, because either option will be beautiful. Let's see what we've got here in your tarot message. We've got the Queen of Wands, sitting comfortably, knowing who you are. Okay, now you could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody with fire, strong fire in their chart. So maybe a rising fire sign or a moon fire sign. But definitely feeling confident in who you are, trusting your intuition, and not worrying so much about what other people think. Okay, about what you are going to do. Now, that doesn't mean go off and break the law or treat anyone poorly or anything else. It just means that you're going to act in your best, whatever that's called, in your own best interests, regardless. Yeah, it's not regardless of other people's. Yeah, it is regardless of their opinions, okay? But I'm hearing there is a need to listen to heed good advice. The decision is yours. Either decision will be fine, but there is somebody out there that needs to listen to some good advice before you move forward. All right. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. If somebody around you has always proven themselves to be loyal and true to you, and they're giving you a piece of advice, Spirit's saying, why would you discount that now? Okay? Oh, because you may be involved with somebody who does not have your best interest at heart. So if there is somebody that stood by you your whole life and you've always trusted what they've said, why would you dismiss them now? Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, they're not jealous. They're not saying what they're saying to get at you or take what's yours. No, this person that has stood by your side, they are still loyal and true to you. Okay, don't just dismiss that advice. All right, let's see what else we've got here. The Star card, healing, letting go. This is going to be a period of transition. You won't have all the answers. There's no way you can. So just let, things happen. Commit to them, be ready, to accept the beauty and the benefits and the blessings. I love that. There's healing here. There's hope for the future. It could feel a little bit challenging every now and then to hold on to that energy of being in the right place at the right time, but you are, and Spirit wants you to know that. That's the confirmation that keeps coming through here. Is Spirit, your higher power, your elevated ancestors, guardian angels, whoever you attune to, they want you to know that this choice is yours, okay? If you make the decision yourself, you're making the right decision. If you're allowing someone else, to make the decision for you, that's not healthy, okay? But if you make the decision, anything that needs to be healed, anything that needs to be moved past, Spirit's there to help you with that. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here as far as what's on your mind with this situation. How are you viewing this? What are you thinking about this? All right, so you see or feel like you might be sacrificing something. Some of you can see a different perspective on this situation now. You've taken yourself out of the situation, maybe asked yourself, okay, if I do this, and it's not based on you, like you're making it a stranger, okay, or somebody else that you do know. So like, say you have a decision to make, but you're going to pretend it's your sister or your brother or friend. And you're going to be like, okay, they have to make this decision. What would I tell them to think about to help them make this decision? All right. So removing yourself from direct oh my goodness, like the outcome, direct outcome from the situation. Okay, you're not the one it's happening to. It's happening to somebody else or for somebody else. Well, just taking yourself out of that situation takes the pressure off of you. And then you're going to get a tidbit of a blessing from Spirit that's going to give you just enough information. Oh, that could be that good advice coming in here too. Or just a little bit of a gift from Spirit saying, choose this, go that way, feel this, acknowledge that, and this will help you make your decision. So Spirit's not going to tell you what to do, not going to tell you what direction to go. However, when you align with what's right for you, Spirit can open up the door and say, whoo, look over here, okay? And that's where you will end up going. And again, both decisions, either way, are going to be good for you. You just have to commit to them 100%. Now, I am hearing for some of you there was sacrifice in the past. You sacrificed your right to choose, and this time you're not going to do that. All right, let's go ahead and move on. What else have we got here? Interesting reading. I hope you're enjoying it. The foundation of this whole situation is a new beginning. Something that can literally set you free, heal your soul, heal your psyche, heal your body. What? I mean, there's so much going on here. This is beautiful. This is going to be a healthy decision for you no matter which one you focus on. I'm getting a message of higher learning in the sense of like a spiritual awakening, higher education, and expansion of your mind. And then the other choice might be more one of, this is going to be great for my physical well-being. So a growth, an expansion in your health, your overall mental wellness. But keep in mind, those two things cross over. So when you expand your awareness of the world, of spirituality, of what's happening, whatever's going on there, that crosses over into better health, mentally, physically, and so on. And when you're physically focused on taking care of yourself and healing, that also expands. That brings in expansion of knowledge, of awareness, of spirituality. So again, either choice is going to be beautiful for you. The foundation here is healing, a new opportunity, a new way to move forward. All right, beautiful. Love that for you with that Ace of Cups. Let's go ahead and see what the immediate future looks like. What's coming up really quick here for you. Karma. Okay, this is the Moon card. Nope, this is the Judgment card. Sorry. I always say the moon because the moon is eclipsed here, or the sun is eclipsed by the moon. Karma, this is judgment. This is, again, the right decision, hearing the calling, eclipsing out and not allowing anyone else to block your aura, okay? You shine when you decide. You glow, you resonate, you're on a different frequency when you decide for yourself. And karma is like, it's supposed to be good karma, okay? It's supposed to be about what you put out into the universe that ripples through the collective consciousness and comes back to you. And you can see it clearly and feel it. So this is what's coming up for you, okay? So the decision will be made, is what I'm hearing. That's the judgment call. Okay, you are going to decide, and it elevates you, it lifts you up, it brings you that good karma. You are going to shine here. Beautiful. And you're not doing this alone. Okay, there's people with you, there's energies with you. So even if you don't have physical people here on earth with you, you have those elevated ancestors, guardian angels, passed on loved ones, the whole collective consciousness on your side. Woo, beautiful message here. Okay, but this is about making that decision, choosing for yourself. All right, let's go ahead and see what the past influences were here. What else was going on? What created this situation? A need for justice, okay? A need for fairness, balance. I am getting a court case for somebody out there. Okay, I'm hearing child support, but I'm also hearing a lawsuit. And both of those things took a lot. They took a lot. I don't know if that's from you, if it took a lot from someone else to take care of. We do have a judgment card here and justice, so some legal matter could definitely be at hand. For most of you, though, this is deciding for yourself how to create balance, peace, harmony within your life. All right, I'm getting here 2 choices to move forward. So you're leaving something behind. And that doesn't mean a person necessarily. It could be a person. It could be a lifestyle change. You could be moving. You could be deciding to change careers. You could be anything, okay? But there's definitely something that's shifted here, and a decision needs to be made. And it was based on a lack of balance, a lack of fairness, a lack of justice, harmony. There could have been discord within your own energy. Like you were holding on to a belief that didn't work for you. Whatever the situation is, it was a lack of justice in the past. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. At least balance, there was a lack of balance, or somebody else making the decisions. I'm hearing that. Someone else, maybe you gave up your authority and allowed someone else to make decisions for you. Maybe in the past you did not choose something for yourself, and the outcome was whatever, came about by whatever the other person decided. I think you get that. You know if that's you. All right, let's see how you view yourself handling this situation. There you go. 10 of Cups. You're going to cross a finish line here. You are going to make that decision. You are going to focus on your happiness. I get for some of you that this is about doing the right thing for family. Doing the right thing for your long-term family. Your long-term happiness. Your long-term joy, bliss. Family, keep in mind, can be used in many different forms, loosely or very specifically. So family could be a best friend that you just have spent your whole life with, or you have a very, very deep bond with. It could be your coworkers. It could be your neighbors. It could be your church. It could be any family. It could be your blood relatives, or those that you just choose to relate to. But definitely you see yourself crossing the finish line into your happiness. I'm getting here very strongly rebalancing the scales within a family, okay? And basically taking back your power. Feeling complete, feeling whole, feeling capable, feeling confident. Okay? But you're not doing any of this alone. You've got all these people around you. And I'm getting a message here that the more confidence that you hold within yourself, the more challenging maybe in the past it has been to allow other people to help you, to guide you. And kind of at some point you may have just, all right, whatever, it's easier just to let them have their way. This is you taking back your power. This is you feeling good again. This is you feeling connected. All right, so I am getting strongly here with that child support thing. There could have been a situation where children were involved, but you could not do what you felt was right because of what a court had decided or what your partner had decided, even if you're not together. So there was I have to live by these rules, and there was a lack of justice there. But you needed to do what needed to be done. Now it's your time to shine, to thrive, to glow up, to move forward. This is all about you. Okay, this is all about you. All right, what have we got here? We've got the 5 of Wands. So someone around you still hasn't quite figured this out. But I think you're pretty close to getting through to them. Oh, you know what I'm getting here is that you're going to have to work it out. So commit to your path, commit to a solution, commit to a desire, a goal, okay? And then you will achieve success. It's a challenge right now to figure it all out. You've got the right attitude, you've got the right energy, you've made up your mind. Now you can move forward. It's not, now you got to hash out the details. Okay. There are plenty of opportunities in front of both you and I'm getting someone else here. That's not for everybody. That's probably more work related. Okay, working through something there with the truth. You do come to a 2 of Cups. So there is peace as seeing eye to eye, a mind melding, a meshing. All right, let's see what we have here in the hidden realm. 7 of Wands, boundaries, limits. Okay, so know thyself first. Know what you want. Now look at this. We've gone from the 5 of Wands to the 7 of Wands. In between those two is the success. You may have to figure out how to keep going down that road of success, how to overcome the challenges with whatever pops up in your environment. You're successful because you go from the 5 of Wands, and what you don't see is the 7 of Wands. So the success is there in between. But what you need to know here, okay, is with the 7 of Wands, that it's not like you win today and that's it. It's over, it's done with. No, this is going to be ongoing. And what I'm really, really hearing for you is you have to know yourself, what you're willing to bend on, because there will always be a need to compromise, okay? Nothing is 100% your way or 100% somebody else's way. And it's never 50-50 all the time, okay? It might be 49-51. It might be 40-60 today. So it's about knowing where you're willing to compromise and where you need to really stand firm. And if you know those things pretty early on, after you've made your decision here, you'll be able to stand your ground. You'll be able to feel more comfortable. You will feel stronger, more competent, and you will be able to achieve your overall goal without losing or sacrificing yourself in the meantime. Look at that. It's a whole new life. It's a whole new journey. It's a whole new you. The Fool card on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and see what the most likely outcome is going to be here for you. I love this reading. This one's awesome. Yeah, this is a beautiful reading. Growth, expansion, to have two choices. Hey, we don't always get the opportunity to have two choices that are both going to be good outcomes. We just have to pick one and commit to it. Okay, we don't always know that in advance. We don't always have that opportunity either. All right, let's see what we have here as the most likely outcome. I'd like a couple of cards here, please, Spirit. We've got the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. You're walking away from the burdens, okay? You're taking the lessons and heading towards your bliss. You're going home. You're reconnecting. This is like, okay, I have worked so hard to get to the point I am at right now that the only thing that I can achieve next is my happiness. That's all you can do. That's all that can come of this is your happiness. I absolutely love that. Look at this. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Sun card. The truth, the clarity, that reconnection, that feeling of expansion, balance, peace, harmony. You made that decision. Now, there's going to be another decision coming up. Look at that. There's your 9 of Cups right there. Okay. So, there's going to be another decision that you are going to have to face. Somebody may come in here angry at the way something went for you. You've reclaimed your power. You're taking back your energy. You're moving forward. You're glowing up. There could be someone around you who is not happy about that. I don't feel like you are taking anything from anyone, but they still could be upset. Okay, they could feel like it's not just, it's not fair, but that's just because they've lived in the opposite energy for so long. They were the one in control of everything, okay? Now you know how to maintain balance, okay? You know how to make a healthy decision here with the 2 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands together. There they are coming in saying, wait a minute here. No, I'm going to steal your happiness. No, you're not. You're at peace, okay? You are at peace, whoever is watching this. You've moved past that. They can't take anything else from you is what I'm hearing with that 5 of Pentacles. You're focused on your happiness. They cannot take anything else from you. And you have found your place, your long-term happiness, your family, your tribe, your sense of self, your loyalty. You're happy, okay? There's your inner strength right there. Love this message for you guys. That was incredible. I have got a hair tickling my nose. That's why I keep taking my glasses off, if you noticed. All right, let's go ahead and get you another oracle message here. We're going to get you an Elki, she who oracle message. What's going on here? Every time I say that now, I'm hearing, oh my God, it's Wix. OMG, it's Wix. He does these funny reels about life in Florida. And he goes, what's going on here? He just says it so much better. All right, so you've got She Who Changes, Iris. It's about the transformation, the change, and now you're feeling enchanted. Okay, let's see what the book references here. Also, as I reached for the book, I noticed that this astrology card was sitting there like this on top of the other cards. So we're going to see what that says next. All right. So it says here, Iris, she who changes, wears a waxing moon on her forehead and a curving snake on her arm. Both are emblems of change and transformation. The moon reminds us how we cycle from waxing to full to waning. The snake, ultimate agent of transformation, sheds its skin in order to live again. That's what this is all about, okay? The snake's magic reminds us that as long as we are never stagnant, we will continue to reinvent ourselves. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this confirmation. It is this power of transformation that invites us to celebrate the enchantment of this very moment. Shed the skin of yesterday in order to cloak yourself in your new persona, your new fool's journey, who you are now, okay? Know who you are. Iris asks if you are ready to do this. All right, so Iris brings the message that you are in a moment of change. You get to choose to move into a new self or pull back on the self you were before. There is nothing static about this issue. Do not put too much weight on things as they are. Instead, take a step back. Remind yourself of the moon cycles as well as the turning of the seasons. If you remember, all things will change. You will find yourself prepared to adapt to the ever-cycling world. Oh my gosh, I mean, that is exactly what we were talking about here. All right, for anyone who's struggling with this, ask yourself this question. Why am I fighting this change? All right, write that down. Write that question down. Think about it. Sleep on it. And realize that you have two choices: to stay where you're at, and you can glow up there. Okay, there will be a different type of glow up. It'll take a little bit. It'll be different. It'll still be a good choice because you've got a path to follow here. I can't put it any more in there. All right, so, and you can also ask yourself this question: what do I need to do to honor this particular cycle in my life at this time? Okay, so what do you need to do to focus, to honor this cycle that's happening? All right, let's see what this astrology card is that was sitting there. A conjunction, a union, a merging, and a coming together. And you know what? It's you. You are coming together. But this is a meeting of the minds. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right, so with this conjunction, you have angelic support in deepening your sense of peace within yourself. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Can you recognize every choice you've made and experience you've had as one tiny step toward this exact moment? Can you make peace with the past, forgive yourself and others, release resentment and regret, and sprinkle a little grace on wherever you've been? All right, remember, you are a dynamic, multifaceted being, not defined by any one accomplishment or failure, interest or belief, past experience or future dream. You are a brilliant, ever-changing, and indefinable culmination of it all. Embrace the beautiful person that you are today through owning your full story. Okay, reclaim your power here. All right, the next conjunction that we have coming up is on the 14th, and that will be the moon is conjunct with Venus. Love, growth, okay? When you are in conjunction with it, it is the unity, the harmony, the merging together. You will feel that sense of peace, of rightness in your decision here. All right, so that may be the day you actually are capable of making your choice. You may make it before then, and then things just culminate and come together and feel right by the 14th, okay? Use the moon phases as it suggested to help you through these decisions. All right, let's go ahead and get you a couple of yes or no answers here. If you're new here, these cards have yes, no answers. They also have oracle messages. So we're going to see what we have come out here for you. If you do not have any questions formed, you can pause the video, form your questions, start the video back up when you're ready. All right, answer number 1, yes or no. It is a yes answer. And it says here, this is going to be a bright period in your life, filled with warmth and joy. Still, the choice between duty and emotions, alter your plans by warping your view of the situation. This is the right moment for realizing your true self and overcoming any shortcomings. Achieve inner harmony, or else you'll just continue down the same road that has not been beneficial to you. And I snickered because if you're a Libra and you're watching this message, which I'm pretty sure you are, you know you just got that message. Probably twice in the last couple of days. So there's more confirmation for you. All right, let's go ahead and see what answer number 2, yes or no, is. All right. I hope they're not conflicting. You've got a no answer here. The anchor of fortune drops successfully from the ship of change as it's rocked wildly by the stormy waves of love. You can expect well-deserved success and luck, which will stabilize your life for the long term. That 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. The anchor of fortune will give you courage. The ship of change will give you strength. The waves of love will give you soul. I love that. That's beautiful. I mean, and that confirms everything we've already seen here. And yes, they are conflicting things, but this one's in the reverse. So the yes came out in the reverse. Let's see what it says. That jingling you hear is the tambourine of good luck. It is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Your intuition guides you in the right direction, syncing your position with both stability and prosperity. Now, I'm being told that is the right way for most of you, but whoever asked this question about love in particular, in a particular situation, I'm also hearing the name Andrew. Rancor, like a name. I'm hearing another name. I can't quite put my finger on it. Yeah. All right. There is another name. So if you're feeling connected to what I just said about love, Spirit's trying to tell you that's not right. Okay. That's not right. You're not taking the advice from somebody who has been by your side and that you have trusted up until this point. And I'm getting an influence from a love partner that is not right. The rest of you, it's the confirmation, okay? It is confirmation here that you have that luck and good fortune coming. All right, let's take a look at answer number 3, yes or no. Answer number 3, yes or no. It is a yes answer. Unshakable feelings from a life that is bursting with love and happiness. You can believe in miracles, no matter how silly this makes you feel, because important events are going to bring a breakthrough in your situation. The results will be fundamentally perfect, whichever way you go. All you have to do is believe. That's it. It's all you have to do. Just believe. All right, let's get you some letter dice here. Let's see what we have on the zodiac dice here. Up top, you have Capricorn energy. And what I'm getting from that is that transformation, the change. Now, you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. You could be an earth sign, a Taurus. You could be a Leo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, Virgo. Now I'm getting double Aries energy here. So you might be an Aries, involved with an Aries. I'm getting, if there's a new person coming in here for you, if you're a fire sign, especially an Aries, you may be meeting a Capricorn. Somebody who changes things up for you completely. Totally different from any relationship you've ever been in. All right, let's do the letter dice. Whatever comes out, comes out. It could be places, things. I could smell things, hear things, see things, names, objects, whatever. If it makes sense to you, it's meant for you. If it doesn't connect with you and you have questions about what's happening here, it just means it's not meant for you, okay? Not at this time, maybe in the future. All right, let's see what we have. Emily, Edgar, Lee, Sally, Kelly, Kamal, Kimberly, Kelsey, Daquan. It took me a minute to figure out how to say that based on the way it's spelled. Daquan, Quasi, Taliqua. It kept looking like tequila, and I'm like, I know it's not tequila. Okay. Taliqua. Tori, Torrance. Yeah, okay. Carl, Marguerite, Madeline, Magd, Madge, Aria, Sarita, Serena, Rosalie, Reese, R-E-E-S-E, Reese, Ricky. I heard Ricky Tikki Tavi. Ricky Tikki Tavi. Something about a mongoose. Okay. Isabel, Iman, Ismay. I'm hearing Bison, Bailey, Shibone. I hope I'm saying that right. Shibone. Sharon, Charlie, Charlene, Charlie, Earl, Dean, Dado, Dagon, Jaden, Jesse, Jolisa. Okay, I don't know how to say that one. Maloria, Mallory, Maybon, Mac, Debbie, Atalia, Tabby, Thad, Dale, Lydia, Max, Boppy, Phoebe, Pac-Man. Peace keeps coming through. Peace. Pandora, Lonnie, Socker, Knox, Demi. All right. And Katie, Klein, Climac, Clarissa, Clara, Charlene, and Chad. All right, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this message. It was 43:43 on the timer when I just ended this reading. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please click that like button. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, email me. My email address is below or on my home page, my channel page. If you email me, I'll send you all the details, and you can make a decision from there. I've just opened them back up, so go ahead and get your name in now. There are a few people reaching out here and there, so don't wait too long. All right. Love you guys to pieces and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Bye-bye.